Have you read a story in the Draoithe Saga and come away with a classic case of immersion after effect? Let me guess, there are questions which remain unanswered even as the magic expanded, adding another layer to the dream. The grand desire to turn the page to discover what happened next ended with the last leaf turned. If you're asking where the remedy for the book Hangover is, you know the answer: read another story. But you aren't ready for the next tale, not yet. The dust needs to settle before you pick up the next volume. So you have found your way here. You aren't alone. Even the author can't get enough. As you hear this, Ophelia Kee writes on. But allow me to offer you a possibility, a reflection on the tale you recently finished, and a way to revisit the story to ease the story blues. Welcome to the Draoithe Saga After Party. Warning, spoiler alerts ahead. Turn back now if you wish to read the story blind.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're the place where we take the sources you're curious about and really pull out the most fascinating bits.
That's right.
And today we are plunging into a world where, well, myths, legends, fairy tales, they feel absolutely real. We're drawing directly from Ophelia Kee's urban fantasy romance, Nightmare Dark.
It's quite a journey we're embarking on. Our mission today really is to explore the intricate lore of the Draoithe Saga.
Okay.
And this isn't just some backdrop, you know. It's a living dream world where magical balance is this constant, desperate struggle.
Wow.
And personal destinies get tangled up with these grand, ancient prophecies. We're going to follow a young man, Vic Lann, as he finds himself on a path. Well, it's far more complex than he could ever have imagined.
Okay, let's unpack this a bit. So we're looking at a story just brimming with paranormal romance, yeah?
Definitely.
And deep magic, fated mates. That whole powerful concept, it's set across these like magical versions of Tyler, Texas, and Chicago.
Familiar places, but twisted by the dream.
Exactly. And it's for a mature audience, so you can expect it to be pretty intense, pretty steamy.
It definitely doesn't shy away from that intensity.
So before we dive right into Vic's story, maybe we should set the stage. This world, the Draoithe Saga, it's not just a typical fantasy series, is it?
Not at all. It's defined actually like an old Norse saga, you know?
Yeah.
A long story of heroic achievement.
Okay, like Beowulf or something.
Kind of, yeah. It chronicles the founding of this immortal kingdom, the Leland.
Got it.
And this kingdom exists specifically to fight these forces that are unbalancing the dream's magic. It's cleverly broken down into miniseries, too.
Right, told through different couples finding hope.
Exactly. And what's really fascinating, I think, is how the author uses this fated mates idea. It's not just romance. No, it's like the fundamental way the cosmic order gets repaired. Love isn't just personal. It's the force that fixes the magical imbalance.
So personal destiny is universal salvation, in a way.
Precisely. And Nightmare Dark is the 5th book in the Mystic Dark miniseries. It's set in this really uncanny dream version of Chicago.
Yeah.
Year 016X.
Okay, 016X. Let's jump into that dream then.
Let's do it.
So our main guy, Vic Lann, also known as Vicioso Malissimo Lan.
Or the Vicious Nightmare Blade. Quite a title.
Right. He's a street tough from Chicago, and his past is just bleak, doesn't even cover it. Drug addict parents, abusive foster homes, ends up selling drugs on the street at 16. Just rough.
And that background is so crucial. It's not just color. It directly fuels his core desire.
Which is?
This profound, almost desperate longing for death itself, capital D, death. Embodied by this figure, Sombra Suena.
Sombra Suena, okay.
He's haunted by visions of her. It makes him actually suicidal even. And it raises this key question, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Is he chasing death because he wants oblivion, a death wish?
Yeah.
Or is it something deeper? Is it this magnetic pull towards his actual destiny?
The line gets really blurry there.
The author does that brilliantly. Is it darkness or purpose?
And then comes the moment that changes everything. This encounter with Leland Shade, a vampire.
A very powerful one.
And Vic sees Bella not just as death, but as the angel of death, Santa Muerte. She offers healing, protection, safe passage.
So she's salvation through death in his eyes.
Exactly. He desperately wants to claim her, but here's the twist. She's in love with some mortal guy she can't have.
Oh, classic complication.
Right. And Vic needs to figure out how to set her free. It's tangled from the get-go.
It really is.
And the story just throws us right in. Saturday morning, Vic's working as Leland's driver, drops off Leland's girl, Evelyn, at the mall.
Just a normal day. supposedly.
Yeah, until she doesn't show up. He finds her phone broken, her bag spilled out, blood, in an alley.
Oh boy.
His heart just sinks, right? He calls Leland.
And Leland Shade, CEO of Solar Enterprises, doesn't just answer the phone. He reveals he's not just some rich guy.
Oh.
He's a vampire who can literally step out of shadows. And he gets it immediately. Tells Vic, this is a much bigger situation than you know.
So not just a random mugging.
Far from it. It's an attack on Leland's hidden world. And it shows immense trust in Vic right then and there. Vic doesn't even know the half of it yet.
And Vic is fiercely loyal, feels this deep bond with Leland, the only guy who ever, gave a damn about him.
That loyalty is key.
Leland sends Vic after her, thinks Peter Elliott, some pharma giant, took her out of jealousy.
So, a personal vendetta, but with potentially magical players involved. Things escalate fast.
You're not kidding. And Vic's Saturday. It gets even weirder that night.
How so?
He gets approached by this guy, Sinclair Gautier, French accent, radiating power. He's a Griffin Knight.
A Griffin Knight, so like an ancient warrior bonded with a mythical creature.
And a bookstore owner.
Okay, that's unexpected.
Right. He's super intense, aggressively delivers this package to Vic. It's from Desdemona Savo, a voodoo priestess.
Okay, lots of players emerging. And Sinclair, he knows Vic.
Oh yeah. Sinclair's fiercely protective of his own mate, Raella. He knows Vic is the nightmare with a blade, knows his reputation.
And the package itself.
It's described as dark and edgy, like the death and the stillness or the shadowy, dark magic Bella held. It practically calls to Vic, tells him to unravel it.
Serious foreshadowing. This isn't just mail delivery, it's destiny knocking.
Yeah.
Very aggressively.
Totally. Then the tension just skyrockets. Vic, Leland, and a rescued Evelyn get back to Vic's apartment. It's trash. Exactly. An assassin steps out of a closet, and Vic knows somehow this is the guy meant to kill him.
His destined killer.
But here's the thing. Vic doesn't fight to survive. He embraces the fight because he wants to die.
He wants to finally claim Bella.
Yes, that's his whole goal in that moment.
That is such a pivotal moment, a real insight into his character. He's not defending himself. He's attacking to reach his goal, which is death.
And Evelyn helps. She turns into a raven, which is another whole thing.
Right. Magic everywhere.
Vic gets fatally wounded. As he's bleeding out, he whispers to Bella, "I'm coming, wait for me."
Oh, man.
And Leland just loses it. Roars, "Death can't have you." That's not how it works.
Because in their world, it really isn't always how it works. Especially with power, like Leland's around.
So as Vic dies, he steps into this other place, the darkness beyond the path in the stillness.
Bella's realm.
Yeah. He sees her pristine white dress, auburn wings. She smiles, lets him touch her. He thinks it's perfect, that she's forgiven him.
But from Bella's side, it's deeper, more complex. She feels him dying. She wonders, am I why he chased death?
Wow.
Her shadows, extensions of her power, they leap out, try to save him. She sees he's thrilled to finally be there, but she knows he's gone.
Meaning dead.
Essentially, yes. She tells him he has to go through the veil, the final step. But he refuses. He's desperate to stay with her.
And they kiss.
They do. And shadow magic just swirls around them. It's intense. But she says, this isn't the way things should be. Something's wrong.
What's wrong?
This strange purple light appears, like druid fire. It unnerves her. It's not natural for her realm. It suggests interference.
So she's confused, thinks maybe she's hallucinating.
Yeah, but the feeling of Vic, his presence, it's too real. She feels this shadow flicker in her mind. Warm, soft.
A connection.
The connection. The link as it should be between fated mates. That's the massive revelation for her.
She realizes Vic is her mate in the dream.
Even though he was human.
Yeah.
He held her shadows, meaning he had this innate connection to her dark magic all along. She even wonders if he'd become immortal somehow.
The vicious nightmare blade had twisted into her soul and become her dream dark lover. That's powerful phrasing.
She really captures that transformation. He's no longer just the vicious nightmare blade. He's her dream dark lover. Part of her world now.
Meanwhile, back in the apartment, Leland is not handling Vic's death well.
Understatement of the year.
He goes full monster. Red eyes, claws, fangs, shadows everywhere.
Pure grease and rage.
He bites Vic's neck, drinks his blood, then slits his own wrist, forces his blood into Vic's mouth. Shadows wrap around Vic. Stab wounds. They just close up.
It's this incredibly morally gray act. Leland even says it himself. I'm not the hero, Evelyn. I'm the villain.
A villainous act of love, maybe?
Exactly. He refuses to lose his friend. He even uses these intense purple and black flames to just erase the assassin from existence. Gone.
Whoa.
Evelyn's terrified. She realizes Leland is this ancient vampire, nearly 300 years old, living outside the laws of his own kind.
It really shows the moral complexity, doesn't it? Saving your friend can look monstrous.
It pushes all the boundaries of simple heroism.
So Evelyn, scared but following orders, finds that package, and then they hear Vic's voice. A struggle.
He's back.
He's back, undead, and furious. Punches Leland square in the face.
Why?
Because Leland stole him from Bella, robbed him of his death, of reaching her.
Oh, right. Vic wanted to die.
He's like Leland now, a vampire. Even takes this ferocious drink from Leland's bleeding wrist.
Primal urge is taking over.
Yeah.
But Evelyn sees something else in Leland now, doesn't she?
Yeah, her view shifts. She sees he's not really a villain. He's just lonely, traumatized maybe. He did it to save his friend. And she realizes she loves him.
Understands his internal war.
Right. Leland admits he overextended his magic, turning Vic, teleporting them away. He's drained, needs to feed.
And he looks at Evelyn.
Tells her she smells delicious, like a moonlit rose. His bite, when it comes, is, well, it causes intense sexual arousal, orgasm after orgasm.
Whoa. Vampire bite side effects are intense here.
Yeah. He offers her the position of consort, marks her as a servant to his house, the House of Shade.
But Evelyn's got her own power, right? A lunar magus.
Exactly. She has an oath to another house, Learyu, but she accepts Leland's offer, turns into mist, links her soul to his.
So she claims his magic, binds him to serve the lunar dark.
Pretty much. It's a power play within an acceptance.
Yeah.
Leland's just left thinking he's either drunk or in love, or both.
What a turnaround.
Oh.
Okay, so Vic, he wakes up properly.
As a vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freezing cold, incredibly thirsty, feeling drunk on magic.
Yeah.
Finds Leland just floating.
Casual vampire star.
Learns he has this new allure like suede and smoke. And powers, lots of powers.
Like what? Teleportation, levitation, shadow control, firelight, actual flame, ice, super speed, the works.
He leveled up. Big time. And his status.
He learns he's a Kingsman, a special kind of vampire made directly by Leland.
Okay, and Leland himself is special too, right? Not just a regular vampire.
Right. Leland's a second-order immortal, turned by a Valkyrie, apparently. Super rare, ancient lineage. He's even considered the last vampire king.
The last vampire king. Wow.
And a thrall's son, whatever that means.
So much lore packed in there. It really expands the world's hierarchy. Immense power, fated roles.
Leland actually apologizes for turning Vic. Says he just couldn't let him die.
How does Vic take that? Is he still mad?
No, Vic shuts that down. Says he owes Shade everything. For getting him off the streets and now for giving him immortality so he can be with Bella.
Okay.
He pledges loyalty again. I'm your man, Shade, still. Accepts his new life, his new destiny.
Which immediately involves Bella again, I assume.
Oh, yeah. He goes into the stillness, shows her his new look. Fangs, claws, pointy ears, red eyes.
How does she react?
She's stunned at first, naturally, but she accepts him completely.
Wow.
He tells her he wants to bring her into the waking world, and she offers him her magic to help him do it.
So total mutual trust. Their bond is even stronger now, transcending death itself.
Yeah. It's intense, but all of this ties into something bigger, right? This prophecy.
Absolutely. The Unlikely King's Prophecy.
Okay.
Made by Lucifer Learyu, the King of Devils.
Lucifer. Like the Lucifer.
Seems like it. Or this world's version.
Yeah.
He was grieving his lost love. Erlia cast this massive chaos magic spell. Just turned madness loose in the dream.
Why?
Grief. Said he'd rather watch it all burn than live without her dark stuff.
Seriously, so what does the prophecy say?
It mentions specific figures. A last lunar magus.
Evelyn.
A kobold.
Also Evelyn. That's interesting. Kobolds are usually like mischievous earth spirits.
Right. Hints at a deeper, maybe ancient lineage for her. Then a thrall's son
Leland.
will aid Lucifer. And crucially, a vampire king's dream inverter.
That has to be Vic. Dream inverter. Someone who can mess with the fabric of the dream itself.
Exactly. That dream inverter will claim death in the lien deal.
Claim Bella in the immortal kingdom. It's all tying together.
It is. And Desdemona, the voodoo priestess, adds another layer. She says Leland turning Vic, even though he was warned against it,
Yeah.
it was the only option. It changed the prophecy's path. Now Vic, being immortal, can't just die to reach Bella. He must claim his reward. He must free her.
So Leland's impulsive act actually forced the prophecy onto a different, maybe necessary track.
Seems that way. A desperate act of love-altered destiny.
Okay, back to that package Vic got. What was actually in it?
Blackfire opal collaring bracelets, ensorcelled by devils. and diamond dove.
Collaring bracelets sounds ominous.
Definitely. There's a note, too, in ancient dragon tongue. It says the bracelets will aid the angel of death, Bella.
How?
They need to become thrice blooded
Right.
by Shadow Soul, Human Inverter, and Vampire King.
Shadow Soul, Bella, Human Inverter, Vic before he turned, Vampire King, Leland, or maybe Vic now.
Good questions. Leland thinks they look like items Velosian's lesser forest gods used to claim priestesses. But he also wonders why devils would have so many, maybe to collar their vixens.
Velosians, devils, dragons. This magic is old, really old.
It suggests Vic's quest for Bella is tangled up in these ancient powers and prophecies. It gives his mission huge significance.
So Vic wants to talk to Mardeva, the witch at the Mystic Dark Cafe.
Yeah, to figure out the bracelets, the prophecy, especially since Mardeva is called a voodoo princess, who might, according to prophecy, claim her lizard prince. More puzzle pieces.
Okay, so the big goal, the driving mission for Vic now, is freeing Bella from the stillness. Why exactly?
Because the light taints the blackness. She's a death angel, right? A creature of the night. She feeds on darkness. Bright light, the waking world's light, could literally destroy her.
Ah, so she needs protection to cross over.
Exactly. The bracelets, Vic's new shadow magic.
Yeah.
Maybe they can create that shield, that dark refuge she needs.
It turns his personal quest into, like, saving a crucial piece of the dream's balance.
Absolutely critical. His romance is the key to salvation here. But the larger plan to achieve all this is complicated.
Complicated.
Well, Evelyn needs to cast a spell to open a void. To drop Lucifer onto an island owned by his nephew, Marcus Sainte, who's supposed to be leading the devils.
Drop Lucifer. Just plop him down.
Apparently. And Leland needs Sinclair, the Griffin Knight, to help translate ancient scrolls. Some might even be in high angelic. They need to figure out all the moving parts, every angle.
High angelic. Okay, the scope keeps widening.
Yeah.
And Sinclair agrees to help.
He does. He's a veteran warrior, literally cheated death and led to fight again. He moves his bookstore to Leland's building in Chicago as part of the deal.
Why? What's his stake in it?
He's worried about shadow-souled assassins, about keeping his mate Raella safe, and Desdemona and Mardeva too. He sees the danger and the need for alliances.
So many moving parts, so many dangers. It's a huge undertaking.
Massive.
Vic actually sums it up pretty well, though. He says something like, okay, so I agree to live. You help me get Bella out of the stillness.
The main goal for him.
And I help you bring a devil out of a void and capture some bear.
Capture a bear. Is that literal?
The source material mentions it like that. Could be code or another piece of the puzzle we haven't fully unpacked yet. But he also makes his feelings clear.
About Bella.
Oh yeah, Bella is mine. I won't share her. And if anyone tries to take her from me, doesn't finish the threat, but you get the idea.
Fiercely possessive. The personal stakes are always right there, front and center, even in this cosmic mess.
Totally. And Leland, he's surprisingly honest about his own reasons.
What does he say?
He basically says, look, I'm not the hero. I'm the villain Mardeva warned you about.
Zip.
The only reason I'm mixed up in any of this is because of Evelyn Moon. I want the woman for myself.
Wow. So forget saving the world. His motivation is entirely personal? Love? Or maybe possession?
It really underscores that even these huge world-shaking battles are driven by very human or, well, vampiric desires. Blurs that hero-villain line even more. And there's another wrinkle, too. Leland tells Vic that vampires like them, male ones, they get hunted.
Hunted? By who?
By vestige princesses. Apparently, they mistake them for something called dragon men, or Duhachi Unbound.
Dragon men. Duhachi. More ancient lore.
Seems like it. Leland's just exasperated by it all. He complains, I'm not fucking Batman.
Huh. Perfect.
Yeah.
It shows that internal conflict, right? This immense power comes with baggage, responsibilities, and dangers he never asked for.
Exactly. It adds another layer of complexity to who they are now.
It's like it's going on.
Okay, so after digging through all of that, what does this mean for you listening right now? How does this connect to navigating our own complex lives?
That's a great question. If we pull back and look at the bigger picture here, it really seems to suggest that sometimes these huge shifts in destiny, even for a whole world like the dream, they hinge on incredibly personal choices. A desperate desire for love, like Vic's. Loyalty to a friend, like Leland's. Or just refusing to accept the fate you're handed. And it challenges us maybe to think about labels, like is embracing your darker side or what looks like the villainous's path as Leland does, can that actually lead to the greatest acts of salvation?
That's really thought-provoking. The idea that good can come from actions that look bad on the surface.
Intentions get murky, consequences get twisted.
This deep dive really showed how those deep individual desires, love, loyalty, even obsession, can spiral into these world-altering missions. We watched a street kid become this vampire king's right-hand man, basically.
A king's man.
Right, a king's man. All chasing after love, after death itself. It definitely makes you wonder, doesn't it? If love can literally pull someone back from the dead, if it can reshape a prophecy, what seemingly small choices, what personal drives in your life might be having these unforeseen massive ripple effects on your world.
A powerful thought to leave things on.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for your support. For more, visit opheliakee.com. Welcome to the dream. Sincerely, okay.